She's 71-year-old Teresa Kincaid.
I wasn't scared at all. Not yet. Of course, I haven't gone 100 and some odd miles yet. But I really wasn't afraid.
There's one 38 years old, and the one riding in the chair car is 71 years old. They're going out for about 100 miles an hour here. Two grandmas on motorcycles.
With Pam near her Hollister home. At 6.
We decided that to generate interest in sidecarring, that this might be one avenue to pursue, and it had never been done before. With street sidecars, that is. Was to go racing with street sidecars and see if we can set some land speed records.
This is the bike, and this is the rider, Skip's wife, Pam. She doesn't look much like a world record holder, but then she doesn't look much like a grandmother either. You wonder what her friends think of this?
They always thought I was nuts.
Nuts or not, Pam is the new world record holder. She's gone faster than any man or woman on a stock motorcycle with a sidecar. This year, Skip and Pam broke their own record at the Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah.
This year, we have attained a speed of 141 clocked. And my wife did that with the clutch in. We had a blown piston. She actually coasted through the traps at 141.116 miles an hour.
For the record, Skip wasn't riding in the sidecar when Pam hit 141. The passenger was her 46-year-old friend, Maria Briggs.
She didn't even think about it. She just, yes. And she's afraid of speed.
Really?
Yes, she is.
Now, speed is a relative term. To know what it's like, you've got to feel it for yourself. You wonder what it feels like in this sidecar? You ever heard of spam in a can? Once you get going, though, it's really not so bad until Pam starts to wind up the engine and the road starts to look like an asphalt blur. And you realize you're doing well over 100 miles an hour. Now, I know this is a public road and the speed limit is 55, but the local cops just seem to look the other way.
It's probably a silent agreement. If they don't see me, you know, then you go ahead and do what you need to do. You know, just try not to get anybody else involved in it.
Right now, Skip and Pam are involved in their next project. 200 miles an hour. Maybe next year.
Like 170 a mile, speed of 196.892.
I'm afraid they'll get the record, though. They have to. In 50 years of Bonneville, no one has ever set a sidecar record. Look for Teresa and her teammate to crank it up to about 125 miles an hour. But Teresa's just along for the ride. Her driver's just as spunky. You guessed it, she's a grandmother, too. How's that for crazy?
No, not really. I think every grandmother ought to try something different.
Will attempt to set the land speed record for sidecar motorcycles. Actor Perry King, Skip and Pam Baker of Hollister, along with some of their friends, will make a quadruple assault, hoping to set the records in 4 different engine classes.
A 500, 600, 700, and 1,000 cc class, using all available motorcycles that are box stock right from the factory, that anyone can purchase. And we'll be doing it with a sidecar that is specially constructed for Bonneville for the speed attempts.
While Skip will be driving the 500cc bike, his wife Pam will be riding her 600. And that's her usual mode of transportation.
My mom thinks I'm crazy, and she never watches the news for fear I'll be on it one of these days.
If Pam's mom thinks she's crazy, then Teresa Kincaid's grandchildren must think she's a little wacko. The 71-year-old will be Skip's passenger as he attempts to go over 100 miles.
Some think I'm crazy, and some of them think that are proud of me and think I'm really going to do something as far as they're concerned. To me, I just feel like Skip and Pam are going to be doing all the work, and I'm going along for the ride.
The rules book and the record book, there are no records that are set for in these classes with sidecars, and they'll be setting a minimum for us to travel. So it's not a shoe-in, but the minimum speeds that they're setting are pretty low.
So low, in fact, that all 4 bikes should be able to set the record.
Pam Baker is supposed to be the driver on this. They've done some switching around on the names on the sheet. Pam Baker, Side Strider sponsors, Avon Rivers, Spectro, Bonneville, Calgary, number 123, an 87 Honda 600 Hurricane on the course. A lady rider getting at it out there.
Cars off. They're all right. Now, move your hands aside. You reach the fire bottle.
Yeah. I'm looking for it. I want to be able to see that release on the thing.
You're not going to get her out of this. You got the other hand. No. I'll just bring her right on back. You reach her back? Okay. Okay, I don't know if you can.
That just about blew us away. A 1947 fire truck, stripped down to the frame with a 2,000 horsepower turbocharged diesel engine installed. Now, I know fire engines are not particularly fast, but this one is. Would you believe 195 miles an hour? This one looks like it starts fires instead of putting them out. And what about the drivers? Are they 19, 20-year-old speed freaks? The average age is probably 30 to 40, but we found one enthusiast who was even a bit older than that.
Skip Baker asked me, and I thought about it for about a month, and then I said, okay, I'd do it.
What Teresa Kincaid agreed to do was to ride in a motorcycle sidecar while it tried for a record of over 100 miles an hour. Now, Teresa has just recently undergone a triple bypass surgery. So what in the world motivated her to try her first speed racing at age 71?
I don't know, it just seemed to be the thing to do at the time that Skip asked me. And once I give my word, that's it. I don't back out. And I never have wanted to back out either. I've looked forward to it.